Hi guys, this is Brittany from Strawberry Sprinkles Photo Props, and I just wanted to show you how to wash your props, because when you're dealing with newborns you're bound to have your items peed and pooped on, and especially with blankets or little pants in layers. And with your hand knit and hand crocheted props, you have to be gentle when washing them. And you want them to look brand new throughout all of your sessions. You don't want to have a one-time use effect, I guess. You don't want to ruin your props. I spend a lot of time making my props, and you guys spend a lot of money on purchasing props. So let's work together and keep our props looking new. So I'll go ahead and get started. We're going to have lukewarm water. We don't want it too hot or too cold. I usually do the temperature that you would use to wash your face. So you're just going to fill up your sink. And then I'm just using regular laundry detergent here. And you're just going to use enough to where your water is going to feel soapy. So you don't need too much. And that's a little too hot. And you want to fill up your sink before you actually put your props into the water. And that's good. You don't need too much water. And this mini blanket here is made out of wool roving. So we do need to be gentle when we're washing wool. Wool can felt really easily. The felting process is actually using soapy hot water. And so when you're washing your wool, you have to be careful not to felt it. That will ruin it. That will make it, all the stitches here stick together and the item will shrink. So you want to go ahead and place your item in the water, and you're just going to gently press down as it soaks in the water. So you want to be gentle with your items here. And while washing these wool knit items, you don't want to agitate them, because agitating is also used in felting. So you just want to kind of press it down into the water so it kind of soaks it up. And then I'm actually going to leave this in here for like 10 minutes so that the water will get soaked into all of the wool. Our blanket has been soaking for 10-15 minutes now. So all we're going to do now, that's really the washing process, is just letting it soak in the soapy water. So now we're just going to drain our water. I'm going to squeeze the excess water out, just like that. Then we're going to fill up the sink again with regular water, no soap this time. So we're just going to do a rinse. So you want to keep the water about the same temperature as what you had it while washing, because you don't want to shock the fibers. If you have the water cooler or hotter than what you had it at when you're washing it, the fibers will be shocked, and that also will cause felting. And again, you want to fill up your sink with water with your items on the other side. You don't want to fill the sink up with your items in it, because that will agitate it. So just put your item back in the water. You can let it soak in the water, and then you can squeeze it back out. and let it soak in again. And that's it. And it's probably a good idea if you're at a session and your baby poops on your item, it's probably a good idea just to go and rinse your item off while mom is taking care of baby. Just rinse the item off and then put it in a plastic baggie and deal with it later. But that's basically it for the washing process. Oh, when you're squeezing the water out, you just want to use the side of the sink like that. You don't want to wring your items because that will ruin them. That will stretch them and disform them, and that's not a good thing. So to get the excess water out of the item, we're going to lay it on top of a towel and roll it up, and I will show you how to do that. Once you have your item rinsed, you're going to dry your item using a towel. This towel is wet because I dried my item earlier and I was having camera problems, so I'll just show you how I did it. So you lay your item out on your towel like that, and then you just fold it over. And then you're going to roll it up. And then you just squeeze it, put some pressure on it, and allow the towel to soak up the water from your item. That will soak up most of the excess water, and your item will be fairly dry. And all you're going to do with your item is lay it on your counter or wherever. Lay it flat and kind of spread it out, not too far, because you don't want to stretch out your item and then it dry so stretched out that then it kind of looks lifeless. But that's it for washing and drying your items. You can do this with any item. You can do it with your bonnets. Most of the bonnets I wanted to show you, most of the bonnets that I make that have flowers and stuff on them, the flowers are removable. I attach them to little clips. So that allows you to both wash your items, and it gives you a little versatility with taking your flowers off and swapping them out. But yeah, you can wash your blankets, your bonnets, your pants, your layers, anything that's handmade. For the most part, you want to hand wash.